Big Mike. Check, 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 check. Big Mike. Hey, first of all, let me say this, right? As I was watching, as I was watching Sharon panel, right? They touching on some hell of a topics, man, and they talking about things that some men agree with, but a lot of men don't really agree with it. And I don't know, man, I've been hearing how a lot of guys feel even about this whole P. Diddy situation. About what's up, Daniel Barry? What up, Jay Skull? What up, man? I just been listening to how people feel about this whole P. Diddy situation. About I'm listening to Boosie on Vlad TV, and he was saying things like, back where he come from, it was a bunch of P. Diddy type of guys, man. Niggas whooping their women ass, dog. You hear them toss them white niggas justifying women getting their ass whooped. Now it's starting to switch over to when you see a woman get whooped, the first thing people are gonna ask now is, well, what did she do? You get what I mean? That's how cold it's getting, man. It's getting to the point where people are now asking, what did she do to get her ass whooped? You see where I'm at? So it's live right here. I just want to speak to with Brownsville and also with JP. And I understand where they both coming from. The thing is, people do not want to have that type of conversation because folks in the space is still not mature enough to just be real about life, right? It's like you know these things can be right, but you don't want to admit that shit out loud because how it's gonna make you look. Instead of just not giving a fuck about it, man. What up, Mateo? What up? Instead of just not giving a fuck about what people have to say about your opinion, right? So I'm listening to the guy that be on with Corey Holcomb, that Craig Smith guy, right? And he was justifying Diddy's actions. And a lot of guys agree with that shit. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy, dog. In the case of Jay Prince for president, this guy have let it be known he don't have a problem putting hands on women. And in so many cases, man, I've let it be known too that I'm not opposed of me putting my hands on a motherfucking woman, dog. Now I mean, it sound bad. Yo, it sound bad. I guess it sound bad, huh? What up, King Kozar? What up? Sound like Drake, man. I wish I had Drake money right now. This shit sound bad, man. Even women, if they could be truthful, they feel like they believe that some women deserve to get their ass whooped by men, right? But they don't want to say this shit out loud because nigga, it's like, why would they say that out loud? To have everybody going at them and looking at them sideways and stuff like that, man. That ain't what's up. In the case of Jay Prince, what Jay Prince is saying is that look, we gotta stop playing like every woman deserves to be uplifted and deserve to be respected when you got some women who pride themselves on disrespecting every motherfucking body, right? And they get to the point where they feel like they can even buck a man, get in a man's face, put hands on a man, and run with that whole narrative and notion that a man not supposed to ever put his hands on her, right? Because in the case of this whole domestic violence shit, black men, we got the memo coming up by everybody. Everybody let it be known to us, right? To keep our hands to ourselves. Especially when it comes to putting hands on a woman or a girl. When you was a boy, don't put your hands on a goddamn little girl, right? It seemed like while everybody preached that shit to the boy, they didn't preach that shit to the girls though, right? Like you did not hear that. I don't give a fuck what you want to say. You're not gonna lie about this shit. Your ass did not hear your mama and grandmama. It really was the women, and then the men were back doing cosign and shit. But you did not hear people telling little girls to keep their motherfucking hands to themselves and don't ever touch no little boy, man. I've never heard that shit. What up? Now introducing her to me. What up? That's fast King Kozart. What do you say? Not for one point me and my favorite. No, 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 no. I agree with you on that. A lot of men feel that way. See, so you got women on here, right, who would act like they understand a man's strength to where if a woman were to do something physical to a man that she, she can't do nothing to him to damage him and destroy him to where he shouldn't retaliate the way he would against another man. But yet these women would not say to these so-called women, hey man, since we know how these men can get down and what they could do not provoke that nigga. Do not get in that man way. Look, go on about your fucking way. If he's abusive, leave that nigga. Now you don't hear that shit. There you go, King Kozar. Girls can't do no wrong in people's eyes, right? Believe all women and shit. I understand exactly. I went up on Jay Prince panel to try to let him know that it's not always wise to have to go that route because where does that leave you? In the case of him, he got girls and shit that stay with him. A lot of men don't have their kids living with them like that. A lot of men don't have their kids living with them like that, man. Normally, in the black community for sure, right? The kids tend to live with their mother more than the father. So when you see kids living with their daddy, outright living with their daddy, man, those men need to be calmed the fuck down and need to be talked to because you got your children actually living with your ass. And that's very rare, man. And that's a damn good thing, man, in my opinion. You cannot afford to act like a nigga who don't got his kids with him. No one's saying we don't understand what Jay Prince is saying. And if y'all want to say he take it to the extreme and shit because he aggressive with it, man, look, man, stop being so fucking triggered and thinking with your emotions and thinking people supposed to care about how you feel based on somebody else's perspective and their opinion. You get what I mean? Hey, listen, kinfolk. Let's go to Brownsville for a second, man. And shout out to Brownsville. People saying that Brownsville are pandering to women and putting himself in a beta male position on purpose. I like Brownsville, right? I like his talking points. I like his conversation. I understand exactly what the nigga doing, right? Like you got some guys who may actually feel that way. Now the thing is, you do not want men like Brownsville to become corrupted by, let's say, the women in the space. And what I mean by that, you don't want him to have to go back on what he's standing on right now because now you have women disrespecting him. And so far, we haven't seen women disrespect him. But it could be a setup, in my opinion, to Brownsville. It could be a setup to you, Brownsville, that you stepping out in the name of standing in defense of women, protecting women, and you calling women queens and everything that sounds good. But at the same time, what happens now when Brownsville decide to want to speak his mind and speak his truth that may not be in favor of women, that women may have an issue with, but he's still being respectful to women. He's not disrespecting, he's not violating, but now he's giving his opinion that may not be as popular to women. It may not be in a woman's favor. What happens now to Brownsville? What always happened to men who come off like they all for the women, and then now they start speaking accountability or responsibility towards women. The same shit. The women now start going against the same guy, disrespecting this guy now. Deep down, the women might all feel like this shit be fake because they done seen this shit happen a million times, right? That shit be happening a million motherfucking times, man. This shit all fake. Niggas pandering to women, niggas trying to get pussy, niggas trying to get goddamn cash apps, boys trying to get, support from females, man. But they come to find out these niggas are all the same. For some reason, either Brownsville is doing a damn good job in concealing his true intentions, or he just being genuine. I don't know. Mm-mm. I don't know. The thing is, I don't want the women to start going against Brownsville for having an opinion that may not be in the favor of women, because he'll see real quick, man, how women feel in the space for why he's doing all that what he's doing and with having good intentions. And some people just may start off one way to see how that's going to actually, play out around the people, who's going to respect it, who's going to appreciate it. And now they come back and do something opposite just to see if you're going to keep that same energy, that same respect that you have for them, right? And when you now tend to now want to go for Brownsville, what's going to happen now? What up, Sapa? Say, what up, what up? What happens now, though, Sapa? Say, what happens right now, right, when the women start going after Brownsville for having an opinion that sounds like a manosphere talking point? What happens now? If he give an opinion based on what he probably been through as a man, and it might be him being violated or some shit like that at the hands of a woman, and now the women don't want to hear that. So I understand, man, where everybody's coming from, both sides, man. I'm not lying about this shit. I most definitely understand where both parties are coming from. But when y'all have an issue with people like a Jay Prince from coming from the aggressive side, the extreme side, the more violent side of it, man, dog, people in the space know that I'm just gonna be real with you. All men have that in them to want to whoop a woman's ass, man. Every man who've had a girlfriend, who got a baby mama, who got a wife, he done had it went across his mind a couple times on what he would do to you if he haven't already did it to you, right? You got some guys who just don't give a fuck and would just actually go across your head, man. And you got some guys who will just think about this shit and maybe do it one day or may not ever do the shit. I don't know. But you can't discredit him feeling that way because he haven't did it. Like if he feel that way, that's dangerous though, man, for him to feel that way and never did it. So when he do it for the first time, what's gonna happen now? Now when you go upside your motherfucking head, dog, because you done got to the point where you believe that he'll never do no shit like that. And now you testing him even more, believing that he just won't ever, ever, right? I remember my dad told me one day, he said, look, man, anything or anybody who got teeth, nigga, will bite. I was trying to tell him one day when I was younger about how certain dogs don't bite and certain dogs do bite. He said, look, every dog would bite. Every dog with teeth would bite. A horse with teeth would bite. Anything with teeth would bite your ass, man. Not just an alligator, nigga. Not just a tiger and a lion, nigga. And a pit bull and a Rottweiler, nigga. Anything with teeth, man, would bite your ass. You see what, man? Every man, dog, would kill if he have to. Every man would fight when he need to. Every man would goddamn steal when he need to. I mean, you can't put it past a man from doing what men would do. And in case of men who are with women, the way women play games and the way women play it with men, right? A lot of times, you got damn near every man will put their hands on a motherfucking woman and won't feel nothing about it, right? Like you got the guys who actually whoop ass, bro. You got the guys who would beat the shit out of a woman, and them niggas never go to jail for that. And why they don't never go to jail for that? Why? You could say because she's afraid to call it. People say shit like, you know, this abuse is underreported and all that. Everything is so underreported. I agree. But why is a nigga who's known for whooping ass, why he never go to jail for no shit like that? It's always the nigga who talk that he'll never do this shit, and then when he decides to do it, he go to jail, man. It's that nigga who came out like he would never do this shit, and then now when he haul off and knock the shit out of one of these bitches, man, nigga, now he got to go to jail for that because he came off like he would never do it. The guys who let it be known they'll whoop your ass, dog, and you fuck with him anyway, and you provoke him and he beat your ass, that nigga ain't going to jail for that. I'm not encouraging no nigga to do no shit like that. I'm just telling you the truth, the reality. It's every nigga you see with a girlfriend, with a wife, with a baby mama, he done went inside her head a couple times, man. All right. He done went across her head a couple times, bro. That's just what it is. I don't give a fuck what she said about that. And especially if you know what type of woman this is, man, you can just tell, all right, this nigga done had enough. Y'all mad with JP because y'all don't like his delivery. You mad at that nigga because he's being too real about these type of situations that you guys say that y'all ready to have a conversation about. But then again, when it's time for y'all to have a conversation, y'all still want to try to hold people back from really being themselves, man. Because y'all don't want to hear that, man. Y'all don't want to admit that, yeah, you're right. Some women deserve to get their ass whooped. So when women on this motherfucker admit that some women deserve to get their motherfucking ass whooped every now and then, man. When? When that's going to be a reality? You have no problem saying that certain men on here deserve to get their ass whooped. I don't know, man. The women, as I see, the women who have a problem with JP is saying are the women who know that they need to get their ass whooped, though, man. You get what I mean? The ones who have the issue with the nigga and what he's saying, I mean, those are women who want to really be talking shit to niggas and they want to come at niggas like they men until a nigga go upside their motherfucking head, man. And then when he do, now you play the whole, you a man, why you putting hands on a woman? Okay. I'm not like I said, I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like as your I'm one of those type of guys who wouldn't put hands on a woman, dog, cause that's a motherfucking lie. Cause I've done that shit, nigga. It ain't like, and I don't make no mistake about it. I don't make no lie about it, nigga. I let it be known that nigga I done knocked the shit out of the. Listen, man, I done slapped the shit, nigga. I ain't just beat no woman ass though, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I ain't just outright just dominated a bitch, man. But yeah, man, you dealing with women long enough, dog. Yeah, you gonna nigga, a bitch keep putting hands on you, you gonna slap the shit out this bitch, man. It's just what it is, dog. You with her, you ain't gonna take her slapping you, nigga, her throwing shit at you, dog, without you getting her ass, dog. It's like it's just what it is, man. Now you can say, okay, you can say you supposed to have more self-control, but being realistic in a relationship, or when you would like you dealing with somebody and y'all intimate and y'all personal, and now it's like, oh hell the fuck nah, nigga. Hell nah, man. Nigga got me fucked up, right? Bro, it's easy for you to say have self-control until you get in a situation where a person is actually provoking you. You provoking them, they provoking you, and y'all just right there in each other's face. And the temptation to just go at it, man, to put hands on one another, nigga, is just irresistible, nigga. It's just like I can't let this moment go because bitch, I'm hot. Both parties are hot. You hot, she hot. Tampa Supreme, what it do, man? How you doing, man? How you been? In the heat of the moment, y'all arguing, y'all fighting over whatever the fuck y'all fighting over, man. Dog, no one can tell you to have self-control when that right there, that crime of passion, that heat of the passion, is damn near forgiven in the court of law. They even understand that when you are into it with somebody that you're intimate with, that shit tend to happen that you cannot really be accountable for because of the passion, the moment, the heat of the moment. We're not talking about premeditated shit. What up, Koja, Woja, Koja, fuck with me, Koja. What up? Koja said lies. You heard? I heard. What I heard? Who I lied? Who lied on? Who I lied on? Koja. In the heat of the moment, when a man and woman who's together and they had them moments to where they fighting or they arguing or they really heated, they pissed the fuck off because of some shit. So went down, man. Let's say some betrayal done took place. Let's say some disrespecting took place, man. Let's say a man talked to you like you ain't shit and you supposed to be better than that to him, right? You feel like he's supposed to come at you with a little more respect, and now you mad. It could be just over bills, over money. It could be over what's going on in people's phones. Whatever the fuck that gets you pissed the fuck off, man. That'll get him pissed the fuck off over you. You get what I'm saying? No one can tell y'all dog to calm the fuck down and have a level head and a cool head, man. That's just it never happens like that. I was talking to that same dude, that ignorant TV nigga, and we was talking about, all right, what about if a woman arguing, you and a woman arguing, right? You and your woman arguing, and you decide to walk away. I say, what's the chance of you thinking a woman letting you walk off the house and letting you walk away while she's talking to you? I say she gonna follow you, nigga. I say the same thing you do, right? If you talking to her and she trying to get away from you, your ass gonna follow her, man. Just I'm being disingenuous about what, all right? Men, right? Be in the heat of the moment with men, right? And y'all control yourselves more than with women because you're predatory and women are smart. That's facts. I give you that, right? You know how shit can get bad between you and a goddamn man, right? It's gonna lead to death for the most part. Like you know that. Like this incident between you and the man can result to one of y'all or either both of y'all getting killed. So you've heard stories about two men that shot out and they both give me back, man. Give me back. Give me back. I agree. Some women first instant. Damn. Y'all give me back. Let me know y'all hear me back, man. That shit went out on nigga real quick. When niggas start spitting, my shit start fucking up. The master of peace. What up? Let me know if y'all hear me back, man, before I keep going, man, because I ain't, I'm good. Appreciate you, side by side. What I'm saying is this, right? You right. When you as a man know that you don't even let men play with you a certain way, then it is more offensive, right, to you as a man, to your ego, when a woman thinks she can play with you like that, man. And I can say that 100,000 goddamn times that if a man, now you got some men who are cowardly when it comes to men, don't get me wrong, but men who know that they will shoot and kill a nigga, let alone beat a nigga ass, bro, or at least will fight a dude, man, he really don't want no woman trying him like that and trying to use the his raising, his upbringing against him about how he should never hit no girl and shit like that, right? Because you got to ask the question, why in the fuck don't women respect the way other women have raised men in that case? It seems like the whole you never supposed to hit a goddamn girl was to give women the advantage over men. That's what it seemed like. And culture, you know what I'm saying is true. It seemed like men who was raised up from damn near everybody telling him when he was a little boy, never hit a girl, never hit a girl, never hit a girl, never hit a girl, but never told these girls, don't ever hit no boy though. You never hit no boy. It looked like women was always trying to give girls the advantage over boys. 'Cause that's how society does, right? Want to give women the advantage over goddamn men. So when you got women who use that right there as a psychological goddamn war tactic against a man, give me some money, man. Give me some. Give me some. Come on back, goddamn it. Hey, why the fuck? That's why the rap music shit to the poison. That's facts. The masterpiece. Anytime I've been hit, I've never initiated. Culture. Stop. Little girls take different routes only to be followed. Y'all come on back in. Come on back in. We back. We back. We back. Hey, look. The whole point I'm saying is this, right? Why women don't respect the way men was raised about the whole never put your hands on a girl. All right. Koja. Our sweet baby Koja, right? Our girl Koja. Shout out to Koja Malik in the chat. Koja, we've been dealing with Koja 3-4 years on this motherfucker. We know Koja talk shit, man. We know Koja is persistent in getting her point across. She gonna talk through your ass. She gonna get through you, nigga. She gonna fucking let it be known how she feel. She not gonna let up. She ain't gonna know when to stop, man. You gotta stop her. All right. So imagine dealing with that in a relationship though, man. And you telling me, cause Koja saying she ain't never initiated no goddamn squabble with her and the nigga she was fucking with. The nigga always just wanted to go upside her goddamn head, right? And that right. From grade school, boys are hitting girls unprovoked simply because, man, that's a goddamn lie, man. That's a lie. Y'all can't be on this whole line like that. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna be on this bitch line though. Ain't no little boys at school hitting girls unprovoked. Come on, man. If it's really like that, right? See, if y'all want people to believe that is real like that, then you guys would never be fucking with men, right? It's kind of like when we hear stories about certain hoods that you're not from, and you know about the activities of this particular hood in this city. If you heard about it, man, don't nobody really go to them goddamn hoods, man. Like you ain't driving through there playing games or stopping by stores, hanging out on corners in hoods that you ain't never been to before. And you know these niggas be out here straight shooting, killing. Nigga, you not going. So I'm saying though, because you know better, because you heard about the hood. So you don't even want to test your luck or try your hand, not even one time, man. You equate that to certain animals and shit, right? When you walk past certain yards and they got pit bulls and Rottweilers in that motherfucker, you know not to play around them people yards too long, especially when them dogs coming to the gate and the gate ain't that goddamn tall and the gate can fuck around, nigga, they can fuck around, jump that goddamn gate on you. You not playing around. You see what I'm saying? You're not playing around them yards like that. Cause you know how dangerous that dog is, man. So it's giving them what Koja and all them saying. If boys been hitting girls since they was little kids in elementary school and shit, and preschool and all that kind of shit, and they still doing it while they grown men, then why the fuck do women fuck with men though? Why you even want to put up with a man like that if you believe that shit? That's kind of like me saying, that's like me saying if women all had STDs or some shit like that, right? If I believe that dumbass shit, why would I still be fucking them though, man? But I say I care about my body and my health, but I'm still gonna be fucking a bunch of women who I'm going around saying all these hoes got STDs, bro. All these hoes got some type of STD that men need to stay the fuck away from. But you see me fucking them raw, fucking them every day, always in each other's face, eating pussy and all of those shit. So are women saying that they don't really believe what the fuck they saying, or is it just a victim story that you can spread on YouTube that sounds good, that we can just talk about and put the blame on men and never talk about the women who may provoke niggas to go upside their goddamn head? Yes, coach, it's to the point now where when a woman get her ass whooped, like Cassie was getting her ass whooped in the goddamn hallway, men, everybody's gonna ask now, what did she do to get her ass whooped? And I know y'all gonna get mad in the motherfucking hearing that, bro. Y'all don't want to hear that, man. That right there gonna get y'all pissed off because now people gonna put the accountability on you, like you say you want everybody to do so. Since y'all the breadwinners, y'all the new leaders, y'all running the goddamn neighborhood, y'all running the household. That's what y'all doing, right? So if a nigga now whooping your ass, we automatically gonna assume that you did something to this man to get him out of his body like this, to go at you like that. Especially on some drizzle ass shit, man. What up? What up? Yeti Black, what up? How you doing, man? So men come out and say, I hear women when they start talking to women. Nah, I do. I'll say it every now and then. I'll let a woman know I'm not opposed putting hands on a woman. So every woman I talk to know, nigga, I ain't tripping about this shit. So they kind of know not to play with me a certain way. And it's not like I don't have understanding. It's just like I let, like the women I know, the women who I talk to on the phone, they know, nigga, I slap the shit out their ass. Like they know that. So I think if they let it be known up front, women still gonna fuck with a nigga. It's not like she gonna run from you. I let it be known to women I talk to when we had the conversation about that kind of this particular topic, right? I let it be known, nigga, I done put hands on my child mother, on my ex-gal, nigga, on women. That any woman who done tried me to play with me in a certain way, and it's like, okay, well, why is you doing all that, man? What you doing? If she done hit me, done threw shit at me, dog, I done slapped the shit out of her, dog. I done grabbed her by the back of her neck, nigga. I done threw her on the bed, nigga. I did all that old shit, man. Yo, he hit me with some type of cord. Damn, who hit you with some type of cord, Coach? What you saying? What is you doing? You gonna have now? First, you got Cola in bomb chat talking about me and hoes talking. Well, I was talking from the panel, and she was saying she didn't had this and this happen to her by a man. I'm like, man, come on, man. So now everybody. So it's people are people lying though, or is just everybody just abusing women though? Like it's is a provocation a real thing or not, man? Which is what we want to know. I'm not disillusioned, right, about how violent men can get. Man, look, men for the most part, and my mother told me this shit, right? She just told me that men be wanting to whoop women ass, though. She said men be wanting to whoop they women's ass, dog. Cause women be playing. Like she told me, women be playing with niggas to where men be wanting to whoop your ass, man. I'm like, damn. So you're not disillusioned about why men get, but you ain't answer my question though. If you believe that these men are all violent like that and you don't want to be abused by no man, then why do y'all continue to fuck with men though? Like as soon as you see the next nigga that you might like or you might find attractive, you'll be willing to talk to him. And I guess all logic goes out the window when you attracted to somebody because now this same nigga can look good as hell, but he'll still be going inside your head too. So does it matter? Does it matter who go upside your head, Koja? Do it matter? Do a guy have to be qualified to go upside your head? In the case of what people saying about Diddy, all right, Diddy, you a billionaire, you provide these things for women, you have the right to either cheat or whoop a woman ass if you want to, right? So are you saying that if a black man can't provide shit for you, he should have no business trying to put hands nowhere near you, other than when y'all having sex? I was walking home right in elementary school, and Cornelius, man, don't call that doxing niggas in my chat. What the fuck? Cornelius like me, right? I wouldn't talk to him. He started harassing, hitting me almost every day walking home. Come on, Koja, man. Yeah, y'all be trying to act like y'all don't. I often say, look, what did you do for that nigga? What did you do for that nigga to start playing? I'm fucking with you, man. I'm gonna say this though. This gonna be some hoe ass shit, right? I'm gonna say this shit. It's gonna be some hoe ass shit, right? And I've told women to be careful because you see how men be responding to women when they get rejected, right? So it's kind of like it's getting to the point where it's very deadly. So you got men going beside a woman head with skateboards. They shooting women, they stabbing women, they doing all that for rejecting them, man. And yeah, you got some women who are playing it smart, giving them what they want until he kind of like go ahead and go, right? And my thing is, it's to the point now where everybody can get protection, everybody can get guns and knives, right, and can train and can defend themselves. That's how it got to be now. If we're gonna walk in this goddamn jungle and all these particular different living things who are dangerous and violent can attack us, dog, what do we do if we're gonna walk through the jungle? If it's a goddamn jungle we walking through. Now you talking about goddamn Cornelius, man. It's usually men that were raised by a single mother, a single woman, right? She say, my sister had her skirt pulled down walking home from elementary school. Man, that's crazy. What did he learn to hit women for? He learned from his daddy. That's what you mean, his uncle. Like he learned. If he coming from your era, you say you were born in a mid-70s. Okay, so Koja, you going to school late 70s. Let's say 80s, right? You 80s in the 80s for the most part. That's when your heyday is the 80s. That's when you grew up in the 80s, right? That's when niggas were whooping women ass all the goddamn time, man. That's just what it was, right? So that's where you hear them stories that the baby boomers, which is your parents, or even some like silent generation. It depends on how old your mother and daddy was. It don't matter. It's all between the 30s, 40s, and 50s. I'm gonna assume that your parents was born, let's say within the 50s, maybe the 40s, right? That's when those men they stayed whooping their women ass though, right? Because they got that from their daddy before. That was a name. That was the name of the game. Is you can whoop your woman's ass. You can beat a motherfucking ass, man. They still doing that shit now. You right. So if a fourth grade boy who's 9 years old is putting hands on you, he letting his anger out on what he sees daddy doing to his mama. For the most part, no one is advocating men putting hands on women. I'm saying if that's a thing, if that's really a real thing that's been going on for so long, folks gotta stop acting like we don't know about this shit and act like you don't want to defend yourself from it. If you're gonna still be dealing with these type of men or men, period. If you believe men are violent by nature, and chances are you give me one of them and you start doing shit to provoke the nigga, he do shit to provoke you, y'all gonna get into fights. I don't know, not one couple, and we ain't talking about arguments, we ain't talking about verbal fights, man. We ain't talking about that kind of shit. I don't know not one couple who's been with each other for a very long time who ain't never put hands on each other, man, or did something aggressive to one another to let out their frustration or to prove a point, make a point. I don't know not one couple. I don't give down what nobody say on YouTube. If you threw something at a nigga, he threw something back at you, man. That's the same shit as motherfucker fighting, man, in my opinion. So if a woman throw a shoe at me and I throw that bitch back at her, in the case of Gene Deal, when Gene Deal talk about how Diddy would actual pillow fight with Kim Porter and them other women, and it's a pillow fighting championship that I see on Instagram now, right? To where you got people are pillow fighting in the ring, they're like some UFC shit. They actually pillow fighting, dog. That's the same as fighting, man, to me. If you taking a pillow and you go inside somebody's head and you doing it with an active aggression, that's a weapon. You're using the pillow as a goddamn weapon, man. So you admit, right, boys, men do violence. Nah, I ain't admitting that shit. I'm saying, I'm making y'all mad, coach. I'm saying what y'all doing to provoke a nigga. That's what I'm saying right now. Just to get y'all pissed off, right? They not just hitting, right? Those twin girls stabbing. Well, yeah, you right. I see that. Russo, you think Cassie wanted to get beat like that? Nah, I ain't think she wanted to get. I don't think nobody want to get beat like how they get beat, right? But I think in the case of people doing certain things or involved in certain things, the action, the outcome is just the outcome. But I don't think no one expect like a street nigga. It's like me asking you, you think a street nigga want to get shot? I mean, I think he know that he would get shot if he shoot niggas or he shooting at people. But let's say he get hit up real bad though, right? To where he can't walk no more. Do you think he ever want to get shot to where he was gonna be paralyzed from his waist down for the rest of his life? Hell no, I don't think he wanted to get shot like that. Shot in the leg, maybe. Shot in the arm, cool. Yeah, I mean, I think he probably rather go ahead and get killed than to be paralyzed, huh? Being a pretty girl, long hair, walking to school. Yeah, yeah, that's enough, man. Being pretty, period, is attracts all type of bad elements, man. Being a beautiful woman, that's the curse of being a beautiful woman or a beautiful person, period. Is you attract not just the good, but also the bad and more bad than good. Now to a beat tied, man, since you in the chat, right? So when I was making my point on Bond Channel the other day, right? When I was talking about to Sak Passe, now tell Sak Passe about him being 36, and if he want to get a woman to take care of, man, go and get him a 21, 22-year old, right? And he was understanding me, but he was going against it. Why are you putting in a chat so rude? Is it okay for a 30-year-old to fuck with a 15-year-old man? What's the whole point of that? What you just saying that women they feel like that nigga. Yeah, I said that. I said that, man. I said that. Yeah, you got some women who feel that way. Some women told me that if a nigga ain't acting crazy over her, if she not afraid of him, she don't feel like she belong to him, and she don't fear him. Yeah, but back to the whole 30. It's like this, right? As I was thinking about that, I'm saying I'm looking like, okay, so are we acknowledging the present, or are we talking about what could have been years ago? Because if I say a 36-year-old man can fuck with a fucking somebody 13, 15 years younger than him, or let's say somebody might be 22, 23, 24 around that time, right? What they have to do with a goddamn 30-year-old man fucking with a 15-year-old man? So if y'all have an issue seeing men fuck with younger women, dog, that's y'all issue, dog. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. But that's not for people to want to make these examples of, you know, back, all right, since you 10 years older than her now, when she was 10, you was 20, bro. You know that, huh? That ain't got nothing to do with if you 40 and she 30 right now, though, man. What the fuck they got to do with anything? I think that's the point folks be trying to make when they want to goddamn shame, let's say, a man who can actually attract a younger woman or who can get younger women, is that you want to try to let that nigga know that, hey, bro, when you was 20, 21, she was goddamn 9 years old type shit. Even though you 45 and she's about 33 and you fucking with her, they want to bring you back to when she was in school. It's like, nigga, you wasn't fucking with her when she was 9 and you was 21 years old. You fucking with her now when you 45 and she goddamn 33, huh? You said in general, nigga. All right. So you giving same advice to a 30-year-old. I'm not giving this. How am I giving advice to a 30-year-old? I'm talking to a 36-year-old man. Sapa saying 30, he say he's 36, right? I'm 38, right? So if I would have talked to a 30-year-old man, if I would have said, if you get somebody who's 19 or 20, or somebody in the case of him, right? If he's 30, if it's the same 21-year-old, then she'll be 9 years younger than him. It'll still been around 20, 21 years old, 22 years old, right? How did it go from, are you trying to be so smart on some 15-year different shit? No. If a 30-year-old man having the same conversation with me, bro, I'd be like, look, nigga, if you want to actually take care of a woman, take care of a woman right now coming out of college, bro, 21, 22 years old. Not a 15-year-old, because it's a 15-year different from sock passe and me saying sock passe messing with a 21-year-old. The fuck's going on, man? I quit working in school about 5 years ago, right? The male resource officers were around the girl students. They were attractive, grown women on campus, and they were going after teen students. Yeah, that's what they be doing. So I told y'all that, man. I told y'all that niggas be, you know, they go around, they go for the younger girls, man. I told y'all that if a man uh is dating a woman with teenage girls, then he's there only because of them teenage girls. So I've let that be known. Mr. DJ Music mentioning the old pastor who's 63 messed with that 18-year-old. I mean, it's just what it is. I was speaking to men in general. Yeah, you can use the car battery if you want to. All right. One man older than me, right? 45 or older, put his phone on me and the girl student phone. Say, man, Koja, listen. I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna look like. As crazy as this shit gonna sound, right? If y'all don't kill no nigga, if y'all don't kill a nigga on spot for doing shit like that, it's gonna look like y'all low key hating that these niggas are overlooking y'all and going for the obvious. It looked like it hurts women for to see men just want to go for younger women. Now, of course, it's wrong if you saying these grown ass men, 30 and 40 years old, is trying to get at these 15-year-old girls in school. But all them niggas who teaching in school is doing that. I mean, it just what it is for what I see. Men who actually don't have no interest and want to have anything to deal with no teenage girl is not gonna be putting themselves around teenage girls like that. Because don't nobody, people are not blind. You see what is developing. So we can say that's illegal, that's jailbait, all you want, but you can see what's developing. The same thing why these same women are messing with them teenage boys, right? You can see him developing to a young man, though, right? And people feel like they deserve to have something in the beginning stage. That's how niggas be moving. Like they feel like they deserve to have something when it's fresh, when it's forming into what you want it to become, and you want to get in on it right in inception of the shit. That's how motherfuckers have been moving forever. Anytime you gonna have teachers in the whole school system, period, man. Teachers, we ain't talking about teachers that working in elementary school. No, we talking about high school, because you don't hear about teachers messing with elementary school kids, man, because there's nothing there for them to mess with. We talking about these 20 and 30-year-old women and 20 and 30-year-old men, 40-year-old men, 40-year-old women having an attraction for some. In the case of LeBron James, goddamn son. LeBron James son look just like him. He just a shorter version, right? So these boys are still 6'6" tall, right? And they in high school, 6'6" tall. Got the body of a grown man. They don't have the body of a little boy. They got the body of a grown man, and they got the penis size of a grown man. And no homo, their penis is more energized and more potent and more goddamn stronger and all that, because he is 16, 17 years old compared to a man 30 some years old. So he get more excited for the thought of sex than somebody my age. So yeah, a LeBron James Jr. or any one of these young boys who these teachers have been having sex with, they fucking them young boys because of that. Because he looked like a little grown man and he got the dick size of a grown man when it's fully erect. And the same rules apply to these goddamn niggas. Them niggas looking at them young girls who are 15, 16, 17 years old, who are developing to young women, and them niggas are attracted to this shit, dog. They don't feel no way about it other than when people try to make them feel bad about it. But it's a reason why so many of them feel this way, because if it was a rare thing, it'd be just only a handful of them who feel that way. But it's so many of them feel that goddamn way. So do people address that, or do they continue to say, all right, y'all pedophiles, man, y'all looking at little girls and little boys, Y'all child molest, or do you address what is the psychosis? What is the psychology? My bad, the psychology of that. I see my sons, right? I'm not thinking. You not. These not your sons. We talking about you talking about your actual sons or these kids, man. Because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, right? But then you gonna always have people who may not be as mature as you, Koja. So you gonna have people who are not as mature as you, Koja, to just look at things the way it's supposed to be looked at. Go on, hit it, man. You can go on turn your corner, man. You got it. Yeah, you got it. You ain't gonna hit them. See, that's the part that I didn't understand when you had these situations where you want to know, all right, why y'all, why these men and why these women looking at younger, underage, goddamn children, right? And we make the point that okay, if 18 and 19 is legal, what's the difference between an 18, 19 year old and a 16, 17 year old? Is no real difference between the two, right? Other than the legalities of it. So when you have people like a Koja who would say, I see my sons, that's the reason why I would never want to fuck with now one of them. But see, you got Jada Pinkett Smith who would say something different. You got some people who don't get past that teenage level of thinking, and it just because they happen to be 30 and 40 years old, it doesn't mean that they mind and how they view shit is on some 30 and 40-year old shit. This is the reason when I look at why certain people can read on a college level and some people read on third grade level and shit. I look at that as the same thing when it comes to maturation. Folks mature on a grown level, like an old soul, and you got some people who stay the same, right? Some people who never can get past when they was kids or teenagers and shit like that, right? So now they get older, and that's because you sleeping every day and you waking up every day and you ain't died yet. That's the only reason you getting older. But did your mind grow with your body? No, hell the fuck no. We see that shit every day. So yes, you'll have a nigga like R. Kelly who can identify more with younger girls than with grown women, and not just him, a bunch of men, a bunch of women. These women who are actually having sex with them goddamn 16-year-old boys and they 30 some years old. Where are those women mind at? Those women don't look at them boys as sons. They still look at themselves like they could be in high school. This is the reason why you had those Gabrielle Union playing high school roles and shit, and Stacey Dash playing high school roles. And you're not gonna get me to believe that they didn't think that they were still in high school, dog. Even though they were 30 years old, though, playing them roles. Donald Faison, the nigga from Clueless, that black dude who still look young and shit, always act like he's a high school nigga. Melinda Williams, right, from Soul Food, the series on the movie with Cat Williams and Ice Cube and shit and Tracy Morgan, and she was a lady on that motherfucker, right? The little cute lady, man. She kind of looked like Maya from Girlfriends and shit, right? But she not Maya. She looked like she could still be in high school and shit. You have niggas like Q, right? Q from Moesha, who was in his 30s, acting like he was in high school on Moesha. Cause that nigga 50 something, mid 50s, right? Goddamn now. And when you put a nigga like that in that environment, you thinking he wouldn't be fucking with no goddamn high school girl, man? If you got a nigga acting like he can play a high school character, even though he's 30, you don't think he'll fuck a goddamn 16-year-old man? That shit crazy, dog. It's crazy, huh? They say the school handled him. It was talked about after the school. It's talked about after the school did whatever punishment. Man, look, man. Nigga get fired like a motherfucker. That's all he gonna get, man. Nigga get fired. He ain't going to jail behind no shit like that. Them people ain't going to jail behind no shit like that, man. The world trying to go that way. The world trying to go in that direction, man. Getting back to the whole Brownsville, right? Brownsville, I like Brownsville, man. I like the conversation, man. I like what he brings. I'm gonna hope he's not a fake. I don't believe he is a fake. I believe he's actually married, happily married. I feel like that guy. They say he's a police officer, so I feel like he's actually is here to uplift and enforce the law. it would be heartbreaking if he was on some fake ass shit. You understand what I mean? It'll look real crazy if he was on some if he was on some Derrick Jackson ass shit, man. And then come to find out he's cheating on his wife and doing his wife dirty, but he do all that what he doing on YouTube, man. It'd be like, come on, man. But my thing is with the women though, right? When you see and you hear a nigga, instead of just saying I fuck with him, it's like the women on here. It's like y'all so goddamn stupid to want to believe what niggas are saying when you all say that all niggas are the same, right? It's like y'all all admit that every nigga's the same. But when it comes to, I guess, one that's coming in with that bullshit, and I told Dr. G this shit. What up, Philly boy? I told Dr. G, I say, look, man, it's something about a bullshit nigga that black women just love and cannot resist. It's something about a bullshit ass, a bullshit artist, a nigga who know he full of shit. He know he ain't truthful about a goddamn thing, man. He know he playing games, he running games that women get stuck wanting to see if he's gonna be different than the rest or than the past or than the others that they believed in. And a nigga that ain't never gonna be different. Nigga ain't gonna be different, man. What are we saying? Same motherfucking nigga, dog. Same dude. I think the women set themselves up because they be wanting to give that to a dude and somewhat hoping that he fucks that up so they can really get on his ass, man. That's why I be believing, dog. Like when you get your full support to somebody and you just believe in that, okay, man, you might be a little different. You might be a little different. I'm gonna give you this grace. I'm gonna give you respect, right? But nigga, if you not, nigga, I'm gonna tag your ass up when I see you, dog. I swear to you. I think that's what women be want to do. Get a full support so they can really come down and drop the sledgehammer on nigga ass when he come out to be a fraud, man. She say, I saw there are a few good men, right? I saw there are a few good men, but I will not preface every comment with some, but I mean, no, yeah, Coach, man, you the ones on this motherfucker talking about with Princella and shit. You were believing in her talking about you chewing the meat and spitting out the bone. It's like, come on, man. Listen, everybody on YouTube who's trying to push a goddamn message, you should just know the nigga ain't goddamn truthful. The woman, they not truthful, dog. Just look at everybody as just want to get some money, man. Everybody hurting for money. Everybody needs some money, man. That's all it come down to. Brown fit go from calling women queens to bitches. Well, all right, the way she'll be tired, not fooled by that shit. He just start calling everybody bitches though, man, in a while because you know if he's trying to get pussy or trying to get some clout or trying to get some cash ups or whatnot, and y'all not moving fast enough, he gonna show you how to move fast. He already say, nigga, us Southern people, we slow as fuck, man. So I think he coming in with some New York game quicker than a motherfucker, quick to the draw. Make us look bad, they make us look stupid than a motherfucker, but nigga, that ain't the case. I think Brownsville gonna realize that them Southern people ain't as slow as you think we are. So it's something wrong with black women wanting to see good black men. Yes, yes, because you know it ain't none. You know. They said Brownsville must be stopped. Y'all seen that shit, so he must be stopped. But look, Culture, you know ain't no good. When you say good, you talking about what? Like he got some good qualities about him? Like is he able to perform good? Like is he good at playing basketball? Is he good at boxing? Like are you saying he good? Is that the black man you talking about good? Because if you say okay, I'm looking for some good black men, then if you talking about what he can do well, I can give you that and say you know what? It's a bunch of black men who got a skill that they can do well, right? But if you talking about just a good character, a good moralistic, a good sweet, you talking about a sweet nigga? I be thinking that y'all talking about a good sweet man. A man who's so sweet. Oh my God, he is so sweet. And it's like when y'all say that shit, it's so condescending because you know good and well he irks you being this goddamn sweet. You know good and well men ain't supposed to be that goddamn sweet, that good. All that what y'all think a nigga, all that what you think he's supposed to be, and you know it's full of shit. You know niggas supposed to be bad, man. You know men supposed to have more bad than good. If you talking about a nigga, he get money good. He's a money making nigga. He's a money get. He's a hustler. He hustles well. The nigga fuck good, man. He fuck good. All right, he fuck good. That nigga eat pussy good. All right, then, coach, he eat pussy good. The nigga, the nigga, goddamn know how to fight good. He know how to roast good. He know how to gamble good. He know how to goddamn play football good. He know how to run good. He know how to do. All right, you talking about he's a good attributes. You talking about there are a few decent black men with decent character. All right, who? Name them. You have to name them, dog. Name them. Name them. Let's equate this to a goddamn lion, right? Who's carnivorous, who's a carnivore, right? All lions, every lion who ever lived, ate meat, have killed an animal and ate their ass, dog. All the lions you see in the wild, not the cage lions. Let's say the ones that's in Africa, the ones that's in the Serengeti, in the safari. All right, it's safe to say that every male lion have actually done killed some kind of animal and ate that motherfucker, man. I give you that, right? So given that, you know that this nigga's a carnivore. You know he's gonna eat meat. Ain't no vegetarian, no vegan lion though. Ain't no such thing as a vegan lion. And that's what I think you women be trying to say when you talking about a man and he's got to be good character. He's a good man. It's like you saying it's a vegan lion out there somewhere. It's a lion who only eat vegetables. When you know all lions are carnivorous. But you talking about it got to be at least one lion in the world who eats just straight fruits and vegetables. Where? Where's the motherfucker at, man? That's what I'm saying though. Fuck the character, Koja. We're not talking about good character. We're talking about what a man can do well. He can do good. What he can do good, right? Can he work on calls good? Can he cut hair good? Can he goddamn what can he do good? That's the good man. If he got more good qualities, more good skills that he can do, that's a good man. You can't go based on his character. Every nigga character is fucked up. Once you get a chance to know men, you're gonna find out that all these niggas are fucked up, man. It's not like let me turn this goddamn truck off, man. Hold on. It's not like you telling me that black men was raised up to have good character. You know that's not the case. We're talking about the environment of black men from all over in the hood somewhere, right? You talking about a guy who have a good heart. That's one thing. Okay, maybe that's a good characteristic that I think a lot of guys could have. Some guys got good hearts. I give black men that shit. It's a bunch of black men who have a heart for shit, who's soft on shit, right? That's the only good quality I see. We talking about character wise in black men is that a lot of them have a good heart. They might feel sorry for a kid who's hungry, or may feel sorry for a woman, or may feel kind of may do something sweet for a person, right, to make their day, right? A nigga might do that, right? That doesn't mean he's not a killer. That doesn't mean he's not an evil nigga. That doesn't mean his ass is not a goddamn scammer. He ain't a robber. He ain't a jacker. It don't mean that shit. He just might have a good heart. You talking about a good character, like as in when he's disciplined, no matter what, he's not gonna call you out your name. He'll never put hands on you. He'll never get in your face. He'll never get emotional on what you do. You talking about that kind of character? You talking about what he go to church every Sunday? What are you talking about? You talking about he what? He pray before bed. He pray before a meal. Well, I mean, what you talking about? Good character. Let me look in the chat. Let me see. Eating push right husband. So you don't think that any good man? Not good the way you think is good. No, not like that. No, the same way I don't think it's no vegan or vegetarian lions. That's how I feel about that. The same thing. I don't feel it's a vegetarian goddamn lion out here in the world who's free to roam. Not the ones that's caged up, right? So if you're talking about the caged up, and I think that's what black women like yourself, Koja, you and the beat tired. I think that's what y'all be wanting for niggas to have like a handicap or handcuffed. It's like y'all want to go based on a man being good, based on him being handcuffed to shit, to where he's forced to have to be good. So let's equate that to a lion who's in a cage. And if you want to feed him vegetables and fruits at that time, and he ain't got no choice but to eat the motherfucker. Now it's like it seems like the women would say, "Oh, that's a vegan, that's a vegetarian type of lion right there," and you negating the fact that his ass is handcuffed and he's in a goddamn cage. He can't go hunt for no goddamn meat because that's when you will see his true nature if he can get out here and hunt for some goddamn meat. Go hunt a zebra. But to keep your delusion and keep your mindset, your notion of what you want a good man to be, he got to be handcuffed. He got to be fucking handcuffed. This is why I try to tell you women on here. This is the reason why you women on here don't let us talk to your men, because if they talk to men on here, you will see that even your nigga you lay up with is red pill like a motherfucker, or he's a manosphere type of nigga, and y'all don't want to see that shit. You don't want to believe that's the case because you've already said that he's different from niggas on here. But he's not though. Let him get around a goddamn men who share the same ideology as him and who can pick his brain to where now he's saying, "Oh, you right? Yeah, my ex-wife did the same thing, bro. I feel what you're saying, bro. Oh yeah, yeah, my kids be on that type of shit. Oh yeah, yeah. I had the biggest fight with my goddamn baby mom, nigga. See, y'all don't want to hear that shit, so y'all keep them away, handcuffed from the space instead of letting them go ahead and be amongst men, and then you'll see where even your man may be like these other men too. So you'll see that your so-called good man is a manosphere nigga. What up, Keanu? What up? What up? Red Hills Green. What up? I think. Okay. All right. Rogert. Hey, listen. I think black women, they don't want to believe that all men are pretty much the same if they all had free reign to do what they want to do. So like the ones who talk like a Brownsville wouldn't be talking like that if he wasn't married or probably wasn't handcuffed and tied down. Because you got some men who have gotten content with their living situation or their situation so much to where now they done been broken into the shit to where now they have no choice but to speak highly on it. They're gonna have to represent the shit. It's no different than you represent your losing ass team in your city who don't win games, dog, and you repping that motherfucking shit. Or you repping your kids' goddamn high school or whoever. You repping shit that you know is losing, but you have to rep it because hell, you the mama or you the wife. You got to rep that shit, right? So you got men who feel like, okay, they in this situation with this woman, they've been married to this woman 18, 19 years, 20 years, 25, 30 years, right? Okay, then. So now his life, a big part of his life has been all about this woman. So he can't shit on the woman because it's gonna make him look bad though if he say anything bad about this goddamn woman. All right, that's it. He gonna make him look stupid for being with this woman this goddamn long. So now he gotta put on a false impression that he love his wife, he love this shit, he respect this, he respect that, and he get along and all. Nigga, we know you full of shit. We know that's full of shit, man. Okay. All right, Roger, you got. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I don't want to do it. Get you out of here. Time you out for a whole day. He really not. He really not the person for. Listen, what I'm saying though. I think women want to talk about how a man is good based on if he's handcuffed and limited. Kind of like this here culture. Let me show you some culture. Let's say for all the women who say, okay, my man wouldn't do this, he wouldn't do that, right? How you know that? Only way you can determine that is if you give him everything he want and need that would tempt his ass, and let's see if his character, right, would overcome any circumstance he's in, right? So let's say in the case of the men who's been married for so long, and he come home every day, right? So at least you can go in this bitch and say that your man is not like no other manosphere nigga on here, right? So he's different, and it's only because he work a mediocre job and he come on to you every day, and that's been his life for the last 10 to 15 years. How you know your goddamn man won't go to the strip club if he had $1 million to his name? So you going based on him being handcuffed. How you know if he was a good looking one of those good looking men that all the women want, that he'll be so faithful? How you know this shit? Cause you got niggas who don't look good still be trying to cheat on their wives and shit, right? So you going based on him being limited to shit, him not having access to shit, and you determine his character based on his limited access to shit. Who's really depressed? Red hazel green. Who you talking about? You cannot judge a man based on him not having shit, man. You got to judge a man based on him having the world or him having things that men are weak over, and he can still like resist that temptation. Like if he had a bunch of money and he don't start gambling all of a sudden, or if he had a bunch of money and he ain't tricking on women and shit, spending money on women. How you know he don't do that type of shit to women and he ain't never had the money? So if he get the money and now you see him taking care of 2 or 3 different women, and now you're gonna be talking about your nigga cheating on you, or yeah, he is just the same as everybody else. But you swore him down, he was different. No, he didn't have it. And you try to judge his character based on that. He was limited, Koja. That's all. He was limited. The nigga did not have the shit. There you go. The limited man is really depressed as fuck. What up, Bronny? How you doing? What's up with you? Hey, that limited dude is depressed. He's gonna play the game. He's gonna act like he's content because that's his situation. It's like a dude in prison. A nigga he locked up 20 years and shit. Now he is in year 3. He got 17 more years to go. What the fuck is he gonna do? So yes, if he acting like he is working out, okay, he working out. He eating spreads, noodles. He making this shit like he's trying to make it worth his while, right? He know overall at the end of the day, he's locked the fuck up. Yeah, you will see him playing basketball and all of those shit. The nigga still in the penitentiary though, man. And you judging what? You judge the fact that he's praying more and he's reading books due to the fact that he's a good nigga that want to do that, or is it for the fact that he's in a penitentiary right now because why he didn't go to school when he was in the free world? Why he wasn't reading these same books and shit when he got down was at home? Why he couldn't sit his motherfucking ass down when he was with your ass? So you saying he can sit down? He got patience. He got discipline because the nigga been locked up 5 years in the goddamn penitentiary already. He got 15 more years to go. You judging based on that? Man, listen, man. Get y'all out of here. He adapted to the situation. Thank you. As soon as that nigga free, all that jail talk culture he was telling you when he was locked the fuck up, because he couldn't wait to get home. And as soon as he got home, then he realized I don't have to fuck around and do what the hell. I don't have to fuck around and do what the hell I said I was gonna do when I was locked up. And I had some years to go or some months to go. Now since I'm in the free world, I knew what I was saying, man, when I was locked up. But right now, nigga, since I'm out here, dog, it's like, hold on, man, hold on. I know we gonna I say we gonna get married, but hold on for a second, man. I ain't know I was gonna take freedom ever again in my life, man. So I thought I was gonna be locked up for a while. That shit was moving slow as fuck, man. And I was just talking out of my ass, nigga. I wasn't even saying the right thing. I was just talking shit. You say women don't underestimate what men capable of even. I mean, obviously y'all do. When the women on here try to act like y'all man are better than any man on here, how? You underestimating what the fuck he'll do, man. You are. Not you per se, not you, coach. We know you talk shit, man, about your head, man. We know you be giving your nigga hell. You like nigga, fuck that nigga, man. Your ass be giving your boy hell, man. He ain't uh-uh. You be giving that nigga hell, man. Some women believe it. They do, huh? That's why I never believe anybody talking about how good their relationship is. And you go, Red Hazel Green. I don't believe that shit neither, though. We know it's fake. We know for a fact when we look at you two and y'all not happy with each other, we know for a fact if you say you so married, but yeah, let's say another man can get up under your skin or another woman can get you out your body, we know you're not happy with the person you with. And I understand y'all want to look at love as really in relationships after a certain amount of years you've been with somebody as now unconditional. But now, all right, so it's like, okay, it's nothing fun about it no more. It's unconditional. That's the reason why you have a stupid ass look on your face every time you talk about your goddamn man. or your woman. There's a reason why, nigga, you not really happy and excited to come home. Yeah, nigga, we know. My nigga, we know. Trust me on that shit. I don't believe none of that shit you saying about how happy you are with this motherfucker because y'all are not happy. Y'all are tolerating each other because y'all done been with each other so goddamn long to where you feel like it would be so much of a loss if y'all just go ahead and break up right now because all the years y'all done put into the shit and y'all didn't get shit out of it and y'all just hoping maybe one day something might come, right? And what if I leave and then he give this other he know something happened for him, or if I leave something happened for me and not, you know what I mean? Let's say in the case if you feel you leave your husband because ain't nothing happening, you see it's nothing happening. Instead of you taking your loss right now, you got in your mind that if you leave him, that he gonna now become the better man for another woman and shit, right? Well, he will, right? Because it's not you. He've already let it be known how he come at you. Like this is how he come at you. This how this woman come at her husband. The new nigga, she's more excited to be with him. So it's not gonna be the same with the new nigga. The same old person, you will never get this person who've already got to this point where they can come at you this kind of way. They'll never realize how wrong they are and go back on it and actually try to make it right for you. Like if a nigga talk to you crazy, or he come at you sideways, or he disrespect you, or he don't do nothing for your ass anyway, dog, he's not gonna ever feel the need to want to check himself and say, you know what, let me start doing something for my wife, man. Someone believe, hold on, what she say? Someone believe, right? I've been working correction right since I've seen it and never experienced it. Not just tomorrow, right? A lot of women want to live in a Disney fairy tale delusion, right? All that shit have issues. I know, man, it's more than arguments, man. The new car smell dissipates real fast. Hey, man, listen. A lot of times when people get together, they don't really have no reason for why they're together, man, other than the attraction or they liked how each other feel, made each other feel in the beginning. But it was nothing really solid for why y'all got together. That's why I be careful on who I get with, man, respectfully, because it's like, all right, it has to be a reason why I'm with you. That is way beyond the attraction, is way beyond sex. It got to be something way more solid than those two things because that shit's gonna wear off. It'll be the sex for why we still stay together after it's supposed to been long overgone or long overdue. But when it gets to the point where you don't feel excited by being around this individual, the shit's over with, man. And if only you stand because you don't want to see this individual with somebody else, then you deserve to go through whatever misery this motherfucker put you through, man. Like it's just what it is. If the only reason you can't cut your losses, man, after this nigga you with is not excited to be around you no more. He's not excited to see you no more. He's not giving the same energy that he gave you when he first trying to get at you. And you just want to ask why. You want to know why, instead of just saying it ain't there no more. You asking why though, why? You want to make why you want to make sure that you know you try to touch all bases before I guess you start really turning the fuck up against this goddamn nigga. That ain't the case. You asking why? You want to know why he don't like you no more? Why she don't like you no more? The shit's over with, man. Now we just wasting time now. And all you doing now is trying to prevent this individual from being with somebody else, man. And they doing the same thing with you. It's like both of y'all now at that point to where y'all ain't gonna let each other go until y'all lock in with somebody new. That's it. 'Cause neither one of y'all want to be single. People go out for looks right in the beginning and try to fit a square peg in a circle. So people go out for looks in the beginning, sexual attraction, lust, right? And they also go off of in the black community, can you make a baby? Can you make a baby first, right? Before we it's like can we get pregnant first before we start doing anything else? So the sex tends to determine how the relationship's supposed to go. And you can have that, man. You can have that, right? But that shit don't hold up after a while. It don't. That's some young people shit, but yet it don't hold up after a while, man. I can't imagine someone wanting to be with someone that said they don't want to be there, right? People not that honest, unfortunately. I mean, people stay with folks all the time who let it be known that they don't really want to be there, and you don't need nobody to say the shit. And I think with women, where y'all fuck up, man, is where y'all want a nigga to have to goddamn say it to you. And men have mastered that art of shutting the fuck up about how he really feel about you, just so your ass will always misinterpret what he really feel about your ass, man. Like straight up, it's like that nigga. Y'all crazy. These women do not, right, want kids like that. They really don't. I agree, they don't. Not like that, man. I give you that. Say, look, you can. Women want a man to actually say, what he feel, and he never tell her how he feel. He never says it, and she stay longer. He never tell her how he feel, and until he do, she gonna stay. Even when a dude tells me the truth, right? Women will start to try to argue him down. Women feel like they know what's best for everybody. For what I see, it's like what you saying. A woman can dismiss you because it hurts. The truth be hurting women like a motherfucker, right? So when you tell her the truth, man, it be hurting them, man. I've told women the reason why I ain't with you because of this. They don't want to believe that that's the case. They feel like that's not good enough. That's not something that should be, worth me not want to be with her. That's what they feel. Women feel like, all right, man, you telling me the truth. You telling me you don't like this about me. I'm the gain weight, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. And they just don't want to believe that you telling the goddamn truth. He not gonna leave, man, because it's free. It's free. It's like he have a woman. It's like he not gonna leave. That's the cold part about it. It's kind of like what up, Russia? It's kind of like when people complain about their job and shit. Same shit, right? And they been on that job for some years, and it's kind of like they know everything about the job. They know all the routine. They know the schedule. They got it down pat, and they don't like change because they're not really comfortable with just doing things out the ordinary, right? So they good with the job, especially if the job. Let's say the job does pay, let's say a good $500 or $600 a week, right? So let's equate this woman. It's equivalent to a job paying out $500, $600 a week to where he can get the bills paid, right? So like you're not a bad person as a woman. You're not a bad woman. You don't look bad, right? So it just, you know, he feel he can do better, but he's not gonna try to go look for better because right now he's content with you. Like he's good with you. But he got a lot of complaints about you too. But he ain't gonna go nowhere. Like he ain't leaving his job no time soon. The thought of leaving your job and finding a better job is too much work in their mind, and they don't want to have to fucking have a new schedule. They uncomfortable with the thought of I got to give me a brand new job with some new people. I got to go around a new area. I got to go probably potentially move to a new goddamn either part of town or a new city. It's just all that. It's like, all right, man, I'm good where I'm at. Free access to pussy. I mean, when you got men who feel like they got to have sex 3 or 4 times out the week, and you got a woman right here. If any, look, if no other woman would give you some sex though in the world, some guaranteed pussy and head coming from this woman right here, and that means a lot, man. At the end of the day, man, it's like to be able to still to be in the groove with a woman sexually, and y'all intimate like that, and y'all actually, is on that type of time to where he don't have to impress you like he probably did at first. It's not an impressing you type of situation. It's just straight up fucking you, getting his nut off, right? It's like, don't get me wrong, some guys might still want to put it down though, right? And he done been with you 5 years already. But a lot of guys, when they don't really feel that way, They just actually know, okay, this is some free pussy. It's like this is who I know. I know everything about this chick. I can just walk up to her and just come on to her, man, and then I have my dick in her like in 30 seconds, right? And that just you see that shit like when you look at these couples on Twitter when they had that Twitter porn. You see that shit. You see the ones that been together for a long time. It ain't no nervous feeling. It's never oh my God, what if I'm not good today? What if I'm not getting hard? What if I, ain't hitting it right? It's like you done been with her for 3, 4, 5 years. It don't even matter. If you had a bad moment, she ain't going nowhere, nigga. So you can fuck her tomorrow or you can fuck her next week. It's not like she's gonna up and leave you for having some bad sex at this moment. So he know that. He can afford to give you some bad sex every now and you ain't going nowhere. That right there is why he's staying. Cause he could not pull it off on no other woman, and the woman will stay like that, like how you stand. And on top of that, if it's a living situation, it's a living situation with y'all too. It's a situation with y'all too of convenience. It's comfortable, right? And he might not want no other woman in his business like that. He might just trust you enough to just make it like whatever you got on him, whatever it is that you got going on with him, he just might rather have it with you instead of having other women broken into this situation. It's like, all right, man, I'm with her. LeBron with Savannah and Steph with Aisha Curry. It's like, okay, man, I'm not even the shit I done been through with you, the games you done played, man. I don't even want to play like this with no other new woman, dog. I'm straight. All right, so I might as well just put up with your shit, man. Fuck it. What up, Japan? What up? Homosexual, right? May service and put right. Homosexual, yeah, real go. They are drizzle, 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 motherfucking drizzle, my nigga. Oh man, yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I'm about to get out of here real fast, man. I need to get up and work out and take a shower and get on the road. I wanna when I could shut down. I shut down around. It's been over hours, so I said around about 7. It was around 7. Was it 7:30? 7:30 something. So I can get up around about 5. Get about 5, man. Let me get up about 5 in the morning, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'll end this motherfucker. Oh, here you go.